hungry just thinking about it. Boy, I had so much fun watching Wolfgang Puck tonight earlier. He was on with Shannon. He's such an amazing guy. He's so passionate. He's a master chef. He's a restaurateur. First to open Spago back in 1982. 80 restaurants since then. He's a James Beard Award winner, and he makes some really incredible at-home kitchen appliances that you will not want to be without. Wolfgang Puck is really passionate about helping you cook at home and inspiring you to cook at home. Well, he did that with the 5-quart automatic rapid pressure cooker. It's only $59.95. We took $30 off the price for you today. We have reduced shipping and handling and 5 flex pay. That's less than $12 a month. This is the just right size. This is the 5-quart. So it's not too big, it's not the 8-quart, it's not the 1 or 2-quart, which is small. This is just right. So if you have a family of 4, if you're feeding 6, if you're feeding 8, you're doing appetizers, this is perfect for so many great, wonderful meals. With a pressure cooker, you're gonna cook everything faster. Everything is going to be more flavorful. You'll have more juices. You'll have more flavor. You'll have more nutrients that are sealed inside your fruits, your vegetables, your meat, your salmon, your fish, your steak, your pork. It's going to be more tender, more juicy, and you're going to cook it in a fraction of the time. Who has time and who wants to turn on their oven in the middle of summer? Short ribs, conventional cooking, 180 minutes. In a pressure cooker, you're doing that in about 35 minutes flat. Big savings, 81% less cooking time. Artichokes, 60 minutes or 12 minutes. I think I'll take the pressure cooker. Lamb shanks, 120 minutes, 2 hours. Who even gets home 2 hours before they cook dinner? Not me. 35 minutes in the pressure cooker. Potatoes, usually, 17 to 20 minutes. Now they're only 6 minutes. A 65% savings when it comes to the amount of time that you're saving. Who loves this? Thousands of you. This is one of his #1 best-selling items here at HSN. There's more than 440 rave reviews on our website. You can find out what everybody's talking about. It's really easy to use. The handle is easy. The buttons on the front are super easy. Plus you're getting recipes to use. You're getting a total of 44 different recipes. And the recipes are awesome. I mean, everything from like a whole chicken to Portuguese beans, cabbage and Polish sausage. You can do soups, you can do stews. We have a little video of Wolfgang Puck in action. And by the way, the food that he makes here in our studios, even under these sort of like television circumstances, is so good. Rob, did you get some before the show? Because he had a whole table of food that was left over from his presentation, and everybody was talking about how tender it was. He was doing duck, he was doing pork, he was doing lamb, he was doing beef. You could do stir fries, you can do soups, you can do stews, you can do desserts. You can do just about anything and everything that you already love. If you have recipes, from your mom, from your grandmother, they're easily adapted to a pressure cooker. Plus, he's gonna give you 44 recipes, plus a little bit of guidelines too to get started. So if you're new to pressure cooking, if you're not sure where to begin, a chart. White rice is 6 minutes. Check that out, I love that. Potatoes, 6 minutes. Vegetables, 1 to 3 minutes. You could do a pot roast in half an hour. A beef stew in 20 minutes. Corned beef, which usually has to simmer all day or takes like a whole weekend to make corned beef. You can do that in 90 minutes. So if you love to eat, if you love to live, if you love to entertain, you love to celebrate, this is a great price. This is a really great price on a very significant size. They call it the sweet spot. It's not too big, it's not too small. Great for families anywhere between 4 and 8 people. It's the 5-quart. This is pressure cooking. And this is what HSN does so well. We sell more pressure cookers than anywhere else. And of course, you're getting a name brand. And of course, a celebrity chef, a master chef, a restaurateur like Wolfgang Puck. There's no better way to do it. This is not back on until 11 a.m. Eastern time. So we'll make sure that you get your Wolfgang